What's going on, Jets fans? Welcome into the Jets Report. My name is Patrick Siepman, and coming up on today's show, we're going to talk about the Jets possibly drafting Texas cornerback Jahdae Barron at pick number 7. There's a lot of rumors, a lot of speculation that could be the case for the Jets in the first round. And then also, second half of today's show, I'm going to go over my top 5 draft targets for your New York Jets at pick number 7. So stay tuned for this entire show. But since it is draft week, and I couldn't be more excited, if you guys could go down there, hit that subscribe button. We'll keep you guys posted with every single pick, some grades, a UDFA tracker on Sunday. We will cover the whole 9 here at Chat Sports and specifically for your New York Jets. So if you guys could go down there, hit that subscribe button today, and don't miss a thing around your favorite football team. All right, so Adam Schefter dropped a bombshell report earlier on today, just talking about the latest he's hearing on the 2025 NFL Draft, and he says the Jets could take Jahdae Barron at pick number 7. Now, this would be a shocker to a lot of us, but just check out what Adam Schefter had to say, saying a pair of Texas players, offensive tackle Kelvin Banks Jr. and cornerback Jahdae Barron, have generated less talk than some other prospects at their positions, but both are in position to go higher than some people realize, with Banks being in play for Miami at number 13 and Barron being linked to the Jets at number 7. And, it's funny, me and producer Dylan were talking about this about a week ago now, and we said, if we had to call our shocking pick of the NFL Draft, like what would be that Michael Penix pick? We both agreed that it would be Jahdae Barron at pick number 7 going to the New York Jets because, if I can just kind of read the tea leaves, kind of pick up of what Aaron Glenn, Darren Moog, even Steve Wilkes have been saying this whole offseason, they're going to take the best player available. And if they believe that's Jahdae Barron, I would have to tend to think that they would just take him at number 7 and not even try the trade back. And also Darren Moogie, during his press conference earlier today, Monday morning, he had this to say. When he, head coach Aaron Glenn, is passionate about a player, you know it and you can feel it. Is he talking about Jahdae Barron? Now, I think there's a chance he's talking about Barron in this one because, one, why would Moogie just come out and say this a couple of days before the draft? Maybe he's trying to prepare Jets fans to be like, hey, if we take a shocking pick here, have some faith in Aaron Glenn and myself that we are making the right selection. And, listen, I'm a big fan of Jahdae Barron. He's got scheme versatility. He can play inside. He can play outside. He can play all around the field for Steve Wilkes and Aaron Glenn. He was targeted 67 times this past season, only gave up 36 receptions, 279 yards, no touchdowns allowed, 16 PBUs, 5 interceptions, a ridiculous quarterback rating when targeted. And, kind of my stance on the Jahdae Barron talk with the New York Jets, if Aaron Glenn loves Jahdae Barron, then I love Jahdae Barron. Like, yes, I would rather have the Jets go, Armand Membou, Tyler Warren, even trade back for Colston Loveland. We'll talk about those guys here in a second. But if Aaron Glenn truly does love Jahdae Barron, then I'm going to have to give him the benefit of the doubt. I love Jahdae Barron. If you think he's worth a top 7 pick, Aaron Glenn, then I think he's worth a top 7 pick in this year's NFL Draft. And also, there's a lot of buzz about Armand Membou possibly going to the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, I think this would put a wrench in all of the Jets' draft plans here. Now, I'm sure they have like a plan A where it's like, hey, if Membou's on the board at pick 7, we're taking him. But let's just say he goes to the Las Vegas Raiders at pick number 6, then maybe I could see the Jets going a ballsy pick of Jahdae Barron, or maybe they say, screw it, we'll take Tyler Warren in that spot. But if that is the situation, I would have to guess the Jets would want to trade back. And maybe that's a team like the Saints. Maybe that's a team like the Colts where Shedeur Sanders falls, they're calling up and they're trying to land their quarterback of the future. Then the Jets could kind of say, hey, you know what? Even if it's the Colts at number 14, we could get Colston Loveland, we could get Jahdae Barron, pick up some future draft capital. So watch out if Armand Membou does go to the Raiders at pick number 6. Maybe a team like even the Bears. What if they want to go get Ashton Genty and guarantee themselves that prospect? Maybe they could be looking to trade back. But let me ask you guys this: let's just say Membou does go pick number 6 to the Raiders, and the Jets are saying, "Hey, we're sticking and we're picking at pick number 7." Who are you taking? Give me a give me a TW if you want Tyler Warren. Give me a JB if you guys want Jahdae Barron. For me, I'm probably gonna go Tyler Warren on this one. You guys, let me know your thoughts down below. We'll dive into my top 5 draft targets for the New York Jets here in just a second. But before we do so, I want to tell you guys about today's new sponsor here at the Jets Report, and that is House of Atlas. Now, House of Atlas is a brand new shaving company, and they gifted us one of their razors, and honestly, I'm kind of blown away. Not only does it look insanely sleek, sitting in my bathroom, but it gives me an incredibly close shave. It feels weird to gush over a lineup of shaving products, but truly, House of Atlas makes some one of a kind stuff. Not to mention, their products are all designed to look like they should have their own tech reveal. And now, for a limited time, they're offering 15% off your first order when you purchase any razor kit and the before and after set, which includes the Precision Shave Cream, Calming Aftershave, and if you guys use code CHAT at houseofatlas.com, you guys will get that 50% off your first order. Now, first of all, the Atlas razor looks sick. It has a sleek design and easy to hold and maneuver with a nice weight to it. I got the blue one, and it is truly one of the best looking razors I have ever seen. I've been liking their shave cream. It's got this thick formula that shows me where I'm shaving and leaves my skin baby bottom soft. And right here, here's their whole kit. Comes with the razor. It looks awesome. I got the blue one as well. And if you guys want to change your life, change your whole shaving experience, House of Atlas will do just that. Every single night, I look forward to shaving my face, and I used to always dread that experience, but House of Atlas has came in and has completely changed my life. So if you guys want to, get one for yourself, got that link for you guys in the comment section and description of today's show. And now for a limited time, they're offering 15% off your first order when you purchase any razor kit and the before and after set, which includes the Precision Shave Cream and Calming Aftershave. Use code CHAT at houseofatlas.com. That's HOUSEOFATLAS.com with promo code CHAT for 15% off your new razor kit and before and after set. Stop wasting money and time on shaving products that don't look good, aren't effective, and cost way too much. Visit houseofatlas.com today. Trust me, you'll love it as much as I did. All right, let's dive into it. My top 5 draft targets for the New York Jets at pick number 7. And, listen, the Jets are in an interesting spot because they definitely have some big positions of need. Right tackle, you got that other defensive tackle spot, cornerback, you would want another weapon next to Justin Fields. But I think I've solidified my top 5 draft targets for the Jets at pick number 7. And number 1 still is Armand Membou. Missouri offensive tackle, freak of nature athlete. He can move really, really well. And I think the pick of Membou would solidify this Jets offensive line where you would then have the 2 tackles of the future, Fashanu, Membou. You got that solid interior, John Simpson, Joe Tippmann, Elijah Vera Tucker. Hopefully all 3 of those guys can stay healthy for Justin Fields and this offense. But I really do think if Armand Membou's the pick, this Jets offense is going to look a lot different next season where I think they're going to be downhill, power mouth football where it's like, yes, we will go 55% in favor of the run, 45%, pass. And I think that's how they could possibly, switch it up. But I still think Membou, for me, is my number 1 draft target. And number 2, I'm going to stick with my guns here. I'm going to stay with Tyler Warren. Now, Tyler Warren was my number 1 draft target for the longest time because I think if I had to pick anybody at number 7 where I could guarantee they will not be a bust, it would be this guy out of Penn State. This guy's a freak of nature, man. 6'6", 257 pounds. Really does remind me of like that George Kittle, Rob Gronkowski style of tight end, where if it's a 50-50 ball, it's up in there. He'll come down and he'll grab it. But also if he's running like a deep cross, a deep over, whatever it is, he could turn a 10-yard route and, make a couple dudes miss, get north and south, and that's like a 30-yard gain. So Tyler Warren, he's number 2 for me. But also this next guy, Colston Loveland, I don't want to say he's on the same tier of tight end prospect as Warren, but he's damn near close. Like Loveland is more of that Kelsey mold where is he ready to be an inline tight end just yet? Probably not, but I also think this guy would be an incredible weapon for Justin Fields in this offense. And, I think Loveland, for me, he's my dream trade down draft target for the Jets. Like if you're able to move down to pick 14 with the Colts or, any of these teams who are maybe trying to trade up for Shedeur Sanders or one of these quarterbacks, if you're in that like 10 to 16 range, like Colston Loveland would be my dream guy. A little risky. I could see Loveland going a lot higher than most people think. But in terms of a trade down scenario, Colston Loveland, you're my dream Jets draft target. And also number 4 here, Jahdae Barron, cornerback out of Texas. Listen, like I was just saying, if Aaron Glenn loves him, I love him. Can kind of keep it as simple as that because I think Barron, extremely versatile, just a really, really damn good football player and was really the anchor of that Texas defense this past season. 11 PBUs, 5 interceptions just in the regular season, had another INT during the college football playoff, but he, from Austin, Texas, almost 5'11", 194 pounds, scheme versatile. And I think he could make an immediate impact for this Jets defense, and you would give yourself, an elite secondary, at least an elite cornerback group with Sauce Gardner, Brandon Stevens, Jahdae Barron. I'd be a fan of, that group for the New York Jets for next season. But number 5 for me, I'm going to go Mason Graham here. The Jets did a lot of work on Mason Graham, and maybe they're reading the tea leaves here where it's like, let's just play this hypothetical. With the top 3 picks, we all know what it's going to be. Cam Ward, Abdullah Carter, Travis Hunter. Let's just say the Patriots go Will Campbell. And let's just say the Jags were the favorites to land Mason Graham. What if the Bears trade up for Ashton Jeanty to pick number 5, and it's like Jeanty goes 5, and then you're the Raiders at 6, and then let's just say they go Membou, and then Mason Graham would be on the board. If Mason Graham's on the board, you run up that slip and you hand it to Roger Goodell immediately, and that's who you are taking. So, honestly, a lot of this is going to change as the draft goes on, but I think if it stands right now, it would either be Mason Graham, Tyler Warren, Jahdae Barron, or Armand Membou as probably the 4 most likely picks for the Jets in the top 10. But I'll ask you guys this. Who should the Jets draft at pick number 7? My guy's still Membou, but if he's off the board, you guys get a little creative for me down below. You guys let me know. Who should the Jets draft at pick number 7? And also, friendly reminder, hit that subscribe button. We are going to be covering every single pick here at the Jets Report. So hit that subscribe button today. Don't miss a thing around the 2025 NFL Draft. And we'll see you guys next time. As always, go Jets.